Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Big D coming at you. Thought I'd shoot you another video. And surprise, surprise, it's another video about my bike. And today I just thought I would show what I did. In my last video, I wasn't for sure if I was going to use the cob lights or these SMD LEDs. But I went with the SMD LEDs, as you can see. And I think it turned out pretty good. I got the red and blue theme going on here. Right now, what you see in the background is this one's called the horse race. And I think it turned out pretty good overall. Right now, I got the red theme set up. And so far, I think it turned out really good. I still have a few odds and ends to finish up on it for the summer. But I got a pretty big customization coming around the corner. And what I'm thinking about doing, and just hear me out here, I'm thinking about turning my trike into a dually. So I'm thinking about putting a set of 4 tires back here. So, let me get this back out of focus here. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to turn my bike into a dually, and I'm definitely going to get a bigger chain ring, because this is only, I believe, a 28 tooth chain ring, and I want to go 60. Now, I got enough room on my bike for a 60. Now, what that means, if I have a 60 tooth chain ring, I should be able to go a lot faster. My top end speed should be anywhere around 40, maybe 45 miles an hour. I don't know if you know, but on a trike this size, 40 miles an hour, that is pretty fast. It's pretty good. Let me get a few customs going here. Let me get my wheels customized. So let me show you what I can do with them. I can do the red, white, and blue here. I got the green going. I got the red going. So I can do a lot of different customs with it. This is the straight blue that I got with the red on the bottom to give it like a purple hue. You get all different kinds of colors here. And so far, I think it turned out really good. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. I'm happy with the overall glow effect that I got with it. Everything came together really good. I wasn't for sure if I was going to use the cob lights or the LEDs here, or the SMD LEDs, but I think I made the right choice. I'm getting phenomenal battery life out of these. I've had these going now for 2 days, and that's 2 days nonstop, except for the whip lights. Now, I only had those going for a day and maybe a half. The battery back here, not the e-bike battery, but the 12-volt battery right there. It's a 20 amp hour battery. So about a day and a half, with that. So I got, I'm getting pretty good battery life out of the square battery here, out of my 12 volt. And these wheel lights here, I don't know if you can see that clearly, but those little batteries there, I've got, like I said, just about 2 days, and that's nonstop, 2 days now. I haven't charged them, just 2 days straight blinking, and they've turned out really good. I've been playing with the remote, so on and off, just switching modes, switching from quick flash to slow flash. I'd come in here roughly about every hour on the hour, and those batteries just keep on going. I'm really impressed. They're not really a battery, they're more of a battery bank. They're a 5 volt battery bank for charging up a cell phone. And I use those in conjunction with the LEDs, and they just keep on going. I mean, they just keep on going. I'm really impressed with the battery life. I'm impressed how the whole bike turned out. My next video will be about what it looks like when it's done being a dually. And of course, when it's a dually, I'm going to have to add more lights to it. I mean, you know, and one of the bigger additions I used or I put on are the rock lights. So right here's one of them right there blinking. You can see it. It's just flashing underneath. And then I got one rock light under each wheel to accent the ground here. That's how I'm getting all that ground glow, that underglow. So that's where all that glow is coming from. And I just thought I'd shoot you a video. I do plan on getting my brake caliper up to a bigger caliper. I'm thinking a little bit bigger of a brake caliper. I'm not sure yet, but I definitely want to go with a bigger caliper. The motor's just fine. I recently had that looked at, and the motor's in great shape for the summer. I'm getting geared up for the summer, so next time you see my video, it's going to be with the dually for sure. The parts, the bike mechanic that I go to is Spin Zone Cycling Center out in LaGrange, Indiana. A big shout out to them, by the way. Mike is the chief mechanic. He's the owner-operator. So a huge shout out to Mike. Thanks for all your hard work, dude. You've been doing a great job on my bike. Once again, that's Spin Zone Cycling Center in LaGrange, Indiana. Look him up on the website. He does great work. There's nothing this guy can't do with a bike. I mean, there's just nothing he can't do. This guy's phenomenal. His rates are just right on. He does a phenomenal job. Let him know the big guy with the bike sent you to him, and he'll know exactly who I am. And he'll get you hooked up for the price is right. He does a great job. He's the one that's going to turn my bike into a dually. We talked about prices, and the prices for what he needs to do is going to be just well within my budget, so it's going to be really good. I would change the light whips, but change the color of the light whips, but the phone I'm using also has the app on it for the light whips themselves, so I can't do both functions here. But anyway, I wanted to show you the trike. It is lighting up the whole room here. You can see the reflections on the wall. I mean, it's just completely lighting up this entire room. And I got a box with more goodies, came from Amazon. So more to come, definitely. I know it's way too early for the bike season. Of course, this is still winter. This is 2025, so winter of 25, I guess. We're still in the winter season. I'm just getting geared up, ready for the bike season here. I plan on going all over. We got pretty big rides coming up. We're probably going to go to LaPorte, parts of Indiana. Definitely want to take a trip down to Indy. Probably do the dunes, get the Michigan dunes. Some other places we like to go to. I got some more batteries on the way. I do have another 52 volt. I just recently looked at a 52 volt 40 amp hour battery, and that's just going to put me over the top. So I'll be taking 3 batteries with me on these rides, so I have extended range. We're looking at almost, but not quite, 200-mile range with the battery power I'm looking at. And for this heavy of a trike with this kind of mods on it, hopefully I can see at least 35 miles per hour after the dualies are done. So, I'm looking at maybe 35 miles an hour, maybe 40, but I'm definitely wanting to get at least 200-mile range out of this thing. And basically what I'm building is a street legal pedaled motorcycle. Talk about your loopholes, huh? It'll still be under 500 watt, because that's a 500 watt motor, but there's no law says I can't make it go faster, right? As long as that motor says 500 watts. Here in Indiana, there really is no, how do I say it? There is no law that says you can't, how would you say that? I mean, it's still a class 3 bike, but, as long as, I don't, do reckless shit with it. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a sleeper bike than anything. You think a great big trike, it's not going to go very fast. So I'm hoping I can get away with it and go up to at least 40. I would like to see 40 miles an hour. Like I said, the chain ring, I definitely want to get a 60 tooth chain ring, which would just take that completely over the top. And with a 52 volt, 40 amp hour battery, plus right here, I got another space for another 48 volt, 15 amp battery. I'm hoping I can see at least a 200-mile range out of this thing. You'd think with a 500 watt battery, with a 500 watt bike kit, I could do that. So I'm hoping everything will work out. Let's switch this to green. There we go. I got it switched over to green. And everything's working great. I got everything nailed down, buttoned down. I got the gears cleaned out. I mean, it's super, super clean. I got the whole bike degreased, and I put Lucas oil where I need to put it. There are a few little areas I need to clean up as far as my gears go. But other than that, it is ready to rock and roll. Also, my last controller I had that converted to a 60 amp controller. Unfortunately, that burned out. I forgot a crucial thing called heat, and I didn't have any heat sink on my last controller. So they do get hot. So when you modify them, don't do what I did. Make sure you have some way to dissipate the heat, because the last controller I had, which is right there, I had it modified to a 60 amp controller. It did melt. I'm glad it didn't do any damage to the battery, but it did melt on me, so I had to get a new one. So I'm back down to a 21 amp controller. Bummer, but that's okay. We make do with what we have, and we learn from our mistakes. But so the next video I'm going to post, you will see a dually on here. I'm just waiting for the weather to get nicer, warmer, so I can get this out. I also had the brakes upgraded to hydraulic. I know you can't see that very well, but those are now hydraulic disc brakes. And you need brakes like that to stop a beast like this. Let me tell you, this thing is just an absolute blast to ride. I mean, I am literally stopping traffic with the way it was last year. This year, I can almost imagine, with the kind of glow I'm putting off here, it's just incredible. Just incredible. With the amount of glow that I have here. I'm going to see if I can't switch this back to red real quick. I love that red glow. That red is just spot on. And that's it for the update on my trike. I'll leave you with the finish of the horse race here. All right, guys. I'd like to say thank you for tuning in to my channel, checking out my videos. I appreciate it a lot. If you have any comments or any suggestions that I might make to my bike to either upgrade it or make it even better, let me know in the comments below. Give me comments either way, if you like it, if you don't like it, if it's too much or if it's not enough. Let me know either way. But give me a comment. Shoot me a like if you want to. It's always appreciated. But this is my summer bike that I'll be going with. Okay, guys, thank you for your time. All right, this is Big D. Lights out.